I apologize for being late. I told you I'd be here at a certain time, and I was about 2 hours late.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Well,
It happens.
I pride myself in not being one of those black people that are on BP time. You know,
Uh-huh.
they tell you, I'll be there. I'm leaving right now,
Yeah.
and they show up 6 hours later. I
Yeah.
pride myself. So, but I got
You're
caught
not
up.
on Diego time, so you're totally fine.
Bingo.
Yeah, yeah.
I got caught up on watching. You ever watch Evil Lives Here on Identity TV?
I'm not entirely sure what that one's
So
about.
evil lives here is you grow up with or you marry or you meet somebody who turns out to be some fucking killer, and it talks about the manifestation of this person becoming a killer.
Okay.
So I mean, it's always like
So it's like hindsight stuff. Like
right,
you
right.
had no idea, but turns out that you live next to Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, no. Turns out you live with Jeffrey
Oh,
Dahmer,
oh
right?
shit, no.
So it's like from a brother or a sister or a aunt, uncle, wife. It's usually a wife because these guys, man, they're fucking freaks. And it's always like there's been signs. They always say there's been signs. There were signs saying that Wood was a fucking mass murderer. And she's like, the one time he killed a pigeon and put the pigeon's head on his dick and made it like a pest dispenser. I thought that was weird, but I really didn't think too much of it. I just thought he was into freaky sex, right? And then 6 months later, he's running around town with a hippopotamus
Right,
head
right.
on the fucking car, killing people. And it's just the progression of people going fucking
Right,
crazy,
right,
man.
right.
So I watched this one with this lady,
Yeah.
and God, her life was fucked. This guy was fucked up. He would shoot his gun off in the house with her kid home. Just shoot his
Just
fucking gun off,
because?
pow, pow, pow. Just shoot his fucking gun off because he felt like it.
Okay.
Weirdo. He'd come home with
Yeah.
blood on him, talking about we need to move. Yeah,
She needs to move, and the
that's why I
kids
was
need
late.
to move.
That's why I was late. Anyhow, let's get these
Okay.
emails out the way.
All right, let's do it.
First
Let's
one's
do it.
from Lonnie. Lonnie always strikes me as a weird name because Lonnie seems like it should be short for something. I mean, Larry. What's Larry short for?
I don't know.
Well, that would be Lawrence. Holy shit. How about Lenny? What's Lenny short for?
Leonard?
All right, there we go.
Lonnie is a strange one to me. I always see Lonnie as uh like a like a farmer.
Hmm.
Yeah. Probably because the only Lonnie I ever knew was a
Was a
farmer.
farmer?
Yeah.
I've never been a Lonnie farmer. I met
Yeah.
Lonnie other
I
stuff,
don't know.
and
Yeah.
it's always IE too. It's just weird to me. Anyway, it should be
Yeah.
short for something. But Lonnie says, did Keith really just refer to male genitalia as twig and berries and women's genitalia as a canoe? Classy. What the fuck? This is why I can't listen to you guys without headphones. Um, I'm that type of person you should never put on speakerphone, even if you notify me that I am on speakerphone.
I agree.
Guarantee I'll
Yeah.
fuck it up. So if you
Mhm.
got me on speaker and your
That's on
grandma's
you.
there or something like that, that's on you. I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now.
That is on you,
Max
buddy.
says, fellas, I'm emailing you a tad earlier than usual. I'm currently at the airport headed to Sin City.
Ooh.
Sin. Viva Las Vegas. Now, Mrs. Mag is a fan of the strip clubs. She's made it her life goal to help out all the future doctors and nurses through school by tipping heavily. Well,
Mm,
fuck. While the
mm,
casinos are open, those poor young ladies and gents are still out of work. Strip clubs are closed. So now I
mm.
have zero clue what we will be doing for the next few days. None. I started with her this terrible what? I shared oh yeah, that was all me. I shared with her this terrible news and she appears to be comatose. Thanks for the help. The duck reminder that deleted scene was helpful in the past few days
Uh,
for research. Cheers. Non-stripping seeing Mac.
I will say this. I'll say this. I did get a message from him,
Mm-hmm.
and he said over and over, because if anyone's watched this or listened to this podcast, when Matt gets here,
Mm-hmm.
he gets down. Over and over, he referred to it as the drip clubs. Now I understood what he was talking about because it's all kind of the same thing, but
Wow.
definitely, the drip clubs are close too.
I, you know, I I go back and forth between girls that like girl strip clubs. Like, are they infiltrating? Are they trying to see like what gets you to the point? So
Yes, yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, they
you
are.
know
I
what I
believe
mean?
they
Like,
are.
you think it's covert energy? Like
Uh-huh.
they want to know what type of girl you're into, and if it doesn't look like them, now we
Right.
got a problem. You know what I mean? Like if you're married to somebody with brown hair and somebody with dark hair comes up to you, and you
Mm-hmm.
start freaking out. Like, what the fuck? Oh, God. You know, I think it's that. Also, it's kind of hot though. I've seen girls get lap
Yeah,
dances and shit.
yeah.
You know,
I've
I'll stop talking.
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I also know that I know a few people that have gone to those drip clubs and have spent more or close to an entire tuition for a year. So
Okay.
there's that.
So we go to a strip club one time, Glitter Gulch, right there in
Hmm.
old Las Vegas.
Yeah.
The name alone tells you to stay the fuck out of
Yeah.
there, right? Glitter
Yeah.
Gulch. I,
It just reminds me of like everyone's throwing glitter inside of a like a gully, and you just like you dive in there if you want to come out looking like glitter, but you
okay.
don't know what you're gonna smell like or feel like or what you've picked up while you're in that
Uh huh.
gulch.
Uh huh. When I hear the word Gulch and strip club, I think it's something totally different. I don't think of, I don't think it's landscaping. Okay.
Well, okay, it's a reference to
Uh
what
huh.
you're going to say.
Uh huh.
Yes, yeah,
So my buddy and I will not say his name. We're at the Glitter Gulch, and I'm not a big strip club guy. I kind of feel sorry for the girls.
I kind of
I do. I do. I
yeah.
kind of feel sorry for him. But he disappears for a good 45 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And he comes back and says, and this is when we leave. He goes, oh, I think I got rolled while I was back there. All my money's gone. Now, I
Yeah,
know,
that's what it is.
I know a few things, okay? And I'm like, yo, if you just need some money, let me know. No, I think she really rolled me. I don't know what happened.
No, no, that
Okay,
is not what
we'll stick with
happened.
that story.
Yeah.
We'll stick with that. Lori asks, what's more uncool? Walking back after you just bowled your turn or trying to close your umbrella when you're getting in the car?
Getting closing your umbrella. Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is coming from a
Oh,
former
yeah,
or current bowler.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like if I, it doesn't matter what I rolled. If I bolt, I strut back to that. I'm like, yep, I just did that. Whether good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter.
See, this
I
probably
strut back
news you.
to
When
that.
after I throw the ball to turn around and look at everybody who's looking at you and that ball,
Uh huh.
it just feels weird to me.
Yeah, but
Plus, you got on somebody else's shoes
yeah,
too.
but how many times have you ever gracefully taken your umbrella, you like shake it off
Mm-hmm,
and look around like, oh shit,
mm-hmm.
and then if you've shaken it off like you're supposed to, shake it off, you're cleaning it. If you're shaking it more than once, you're playing with it, and you put it in the car, and then everyone's like, idiot, you left your car open, it's raining in your car, now
Right.
you've shaken off everything in your car. Like nobody wants to shake off in their car.
You know, I gotta get my mind off that. I'm just gonna be a little child this whole thing. It's like we had Taylor the masseuse on. We
Yeah,
both turned
yeah,
into fucking 13-year-olds, right?
yeah.
I I think rain weather gear is underrated. I don't own an umbrella. I don't own a rain
Mm.
jacket, and I damn sure don't own galoshes. But like back in the day, people had all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like they're
yeah,
prepared for the rain.
right.
The rainy
Uh-huh.
season's coming, so you
Yep.
have galoshes. Is that
Yeah.
global warming thing? Is that why we
I
don't
don't
have
know.
rainy seasons like
I
that
have no
anymore?
idea. I honestly I do not know, but I do know that I still own a rain jacket.
You do?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't use
Does
it
it fit?
often, clearly. What?
Does it fit?
Yeah.
Well, you bought it as an adult.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, here's a news flash. I run, people, in case you're wondering.
Wood runs.
And
Don't tell me.
sometimes in the rain and like it's miserable.
Yes.
So
Then why do it? Why are you doing that?
well,
Doesn't
that's
that
why I
chafe
bought a
up?
rain
Doesn't that
jacket.
chafe up everything?
Not if you buy a rain jacket that covers you from the shoulders down to like your knees. I'm good to go. I'm
Right.
good to go. Yeah. And
So
so I have it for that. Yep.
so it's a rubber summer dress. I must need to get my inside off. She also goes on. Lori said one more choice question.
Okay.
Would you rather never pet an animal or always have to use a dirty microwave?
Never pet an animal. If I'm using a dirty microwave, now she doesn't specify where, right?
But you seem like dirty work
That's what
microwaves.
I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. Like, so I put my food in that
Uh-huh.
and use that?
Okay.
No, because in my mind, when it heats back up, everything's dripping back into what
Yep.
I'm.
Yep.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
See, I grew up without a microwave. I was amazed when we got one. I thought we were rich all of a sudden. When we got a toaster oven, I thought we were rich. So I could deal without the microwave. I want to pet animals.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want a dirty microwave.
I don't want to do it.
Mm-mm.
10. Keith and Wood. First off, make sure Jeremy doesn't go all Jeremy in front of his junior high class after that email rose from Zach. Wrong email. That's the wrong one from
That's
Jeremy. I'm
that's
reading
a week ago.
I'm reading it and I'm thinking to myself, hey, didn't we just have we didn't
Yeah.
just have him on here, did we?
No. That was a week ago. It's
You know
because
what?
Mac threw you off.
I guess you guys are gonna sit here for a minute and watch me find the current fucking email.
Do I
Watch
have to
this.
find it?
Can you find it? Because I'm
I
sure I erased it.
probably can. You have to give me a minute here.
All right, here we go. There's
So
two guys looking for a fucking email.
So yeah, so if you're there, if you're watching us live anyway, give us a hello, ask us a question. In the meantime, fill this space for us.
Jonathan usually writes in on Mondays, right?
No, it's the one that starts with 10.
It is.
It's got to be. Yeah,
That's the
let's see.
current one. So
Yeah,
why is he
yeah, it
talking
is.
about? Why is he talking about Jeremy?
I have no idea. I guess keep reading,
All right.
maybe. I don't
Oh, let me
know.
keep going. Keith Wood. First off, let's make sure Jeremy doesn't go all Jeremy in front of the junior high class after that email rose from Zach. Jeremy wasn't on here like, oh fuck it.
No, but
I love all the sports.
Zach was the following week, so now he's saying the following week after that. So yeah, you're right. You're right. We're good. We're good.
Who's drunk? Said like Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Who's drunk? I loved all the sports talk, but could not care less because he said it right, about watching All-Star Weekend. If you got a chance to listen to Jim Rome, he backed up the Jazz after that diss by Belron. He dogging it's not me anymore. It's not. Rome has been a Jazz fan for many years, and it's nice to see someone outside of Utah back your Jazz. I'm confused why a potato head I'm confused why a potato head would have a vagina or a dick anyway. It's a head.
That is true.
The truth is, though, if you let them sit too long, they'll grow a dick. If you have
Also
a whole
true.
bag that's sat too long, it's a bag of dicks that you can eat. Great podcast. Love Jamathan. P.S. The 10 reference was for both Keith Sports and Jeremy's Pearl Jam reference. See what I did there? Smartest guy that writes in. I shouldn't have doubted him.
Yeah.
That's the end of the emails.
No, well, that's what we get for pre-gaming a little bit hard.
Yes, sir.
Because the end of our emails brings us to our snaggles, which I will say this week I was not feeling the White Claws. I wasn't, though I do have them in the pocket over here. Okay. But what I pre-gamed with was none other than, because it's the second Friday of every month, is the Hammer Spring bourbon.
Right.
So I waltzed on down, and I got me some of that. And so yeah.
How much you got left?
None of that left.
Very good. Very good.
Here we are Sunday, and I bought it Friday, because if you do that, because it releases on Friday. Okay. So for me, it is the Hammer Spring Bourbon, which is delicious, and I apologize because I did pregame pretty hard. So hopefully we get through this, and I find the stop button at the end.
I am back on my Modelo, right? And I'm drinking these juice box size Modelos. I feel like fucking shot. This is what you get for sending somebody who doesn't drink to buy you fucking alcohol.
They're so cute, though.
7-ounce bottles of Modelo. I might as well just snort this, right? Yeah, these little like toddler size, right?
Truth be told, when you grabbed it, I was like, "Oh, that's regular." But now that you're saying that, I see that it's.
You ever see that picture of Andre the Giant holding a bear?
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now, man. I don't know how many of these it take me to get buzzed on their own.
So all you're saying is the size of the hand matters. Anyways.
Yes. Yeah. It's like buying two small rubbers. You know. Yeah. You know what? Guys don't go that way. Any guy, you go to the pharmacy. I was at the pharmacy 6 months ago, and the rubbers are right there.
Right.
They don't keep them locked up anymore.
They don't.
I remember, I was always embarrassed to buy them, so they would accidentally.
I would always buy a box and put a bag of Skittles on top.
Why are you embarrassed? You think you walk holding that motherfucker up like the Holy Grail?
Yeah. I get the man to go down.
Like, the Magnum is always gone. The regular size is gone. So whoever came up with that is a great marketing.
It is.
Because nobody's gonna buy the tiny fucking colors.
No, it's all and they're all the same size anyway, so it doesn't matter because it stretches.
So that's what I'm drinking. And as always, Snaggles is brought to you
by who do you want to go with first here? I just say
let's go with the King Dingling.
Oh,
let's go with
Tiger Claw Tattoo.
Because technically, that's who the Snaggles is brought to you by.
Yes, it is.
They're just runoffs.
Yeah, they're just trying to get a piece of the pie.
They're trying to get a piece of pie. So let them ride Tiger Claw's wave like those little fish that follow the sharks everywhere.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tiger Claw Tattoo, guys. They're over there in Mill Creek. Their number is 801-410-4245. If you're watching this live, that's up on the screen. You can check them out. Remember, and I believe at least until April 10th, there's some COVID restrictions in place. After that, we'll find out and we'll let you know. You got to be in the state with the last 10 days. Call ahead. Get yourself an appointment. Let them know what you're after.
Mm-hmm.
They give you a little bit of console. They're going to make whatever it is you want on your body forever to be the best piece of whatever on your body forever.
You know, Shay's smart, man. I was going to say if Shay was smart, but Shay's a smart man. What he should do is have another business, right? And call it like Penguin Flynn. Penguin Finn tattoo removal because he's getting sick of the animal shit, right?
Yeah.
Right? And you're having it under a different name, same umbrella. And those people that, again, the brothers with the Chinese writing and the white dudes with the barbed wire can get that shit removed and then go to Tiger Claw and get the cool, latest, newest.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
I love that idea. That's
open up a different business.
Yeah, there you go, Shay, if you're thinking about it. So, guys, go see Tiger Claw Tattoo over there in Mill Creek. Next up, we have, and it's for whatever reason doesn't want to show, but I will show you here. We have Native Roots Design Co.
Yeah. Take all your shit in there. You're a little insecure. Maybe you have a bunch of family members and they wear your belt and shit. Don't get your belt etched on your name. Remember those belts with the little, what is it, turquoise rocks and shit? Tackiest fucking things in the world.
Yeah, it is. But, it's pretty bad.
I'm sure he could do that. He could also put your name on a gravy bowl. I don't know. Whatever the fuck you're into and you want your name on it or a logo, take it into this motherfucker. He'll get it done for
Native Roots Design Co. Keith coined something last week about them. I can't remember what it was at this point, but it's go see them, get your stuff etched up. And lastly, but not leastly, we have MVP Jersey Framing.
Mac says to me, "Hey, I've been emailing your buddy over there at MVP Jersey Framing about getting this Hakeem Olajuwon napkin I got signed framed. And for some reason, he keeps saying he doesn't do it. Now you said he could do it. Somebody's framing this fucking napkin, right? No, they just do jerseys.
Yeah,
that's
they do,
it,
guys.
That's
just jerseys. That's it. Jerseys or something similar to like a shirt or a pair of pants or something that's jersey like, right? Like not all jersey, not all like softball players, right? They have like tank tops but they're jerseys essentially, but they're a tank top. Yeah, he's gonna do that for you. He's gonna make it look good. He's gonna make it look like you just won some world championship of something when all you really did was played the 9th inning and you got an at bat. Good for you, but you know what? He's still gonna do it for you. So go check out MVP Jersey Framing, guys. They're gonna hook you up. We're gonna take a quick little break, but do not despair. We shall be right back.
would like to start this podcast officially by talking about you for a minute.
Oh boy.
All right.
This makes me nervous.
I'm from the East Coast, has been well noted throughout this podcast. And being from the East Coast, I saw some things back in the early days of my life.
Okay.
And you're reminding me of one of those things I used to see.
Oh no.
So I would go down to the basketball court, right?
Okay.
And watch the older kids play basketball, and after they got done and took the nets, because you always had to take the nets because somebody would steal the nets.
Yep.
We'd go out there and we'd shoot hoops.
Uh-huh.
and there would always be one Puerto Rican guy out there. Okay,
Okay.
and he would have on sweatpants and dress shoes. That's what you're wearing. So you remind me of Romero, Flacco, Flavio, Patino, all those fucking guys that used to show up. I
Yeah.
swear to you,
Yeah.
we need a picture. He's got on low cut dress socks, dress
Yeah.
shoes, sweatpants. You look
Yeah.
like a Puerto Rican on a basketball court in my early life out in Boston, like at Norfolk Park. And
I
those back east, you know what I'm
honestly,
talking about.
honestly, I don't have much of an excuse for it other than the shoes slipped on really easy because they are slip-ons.
Okay.
Um, it is well documented over the last year since Corona hit, which was everything shut down March 11th of last year.
Wow.
So we just hit our 1 year anniversary.
Yep.
And so since then, I have made it my duty to wear sweatpants
Okay.
almost every day.
Uh-huh.
And so here we are. I'm just continuing.
All you're missing is a prepubescent mustache. Because there was always an 11-year-old Puerto Rican guy out there. And he
Yeah.
had, you know, real life
Really
hair,
soft,
right
yeah.
here on right here, he had like
Uh-huh.
all the fucking hair. And you just,
Yeah.
fuck is this motherfucker? I have a mustache already. He's going to be able to buy beer in 3 weeks. He's 11.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. By the time they turn 13 to 15, you're like, oh shit, Dad? You don't know.
That's all you're missing, man. I've been watching, you know, you watched the tournament. Matter of fact, did you see
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing and his appendage get Georgetown into the NCAA tournament?
Yeah.
That's badass. Only person ever to do it as a player, take Big East tournament, and then turn around and do it as the coach.
Right.
So Pat, drop it on the ground 5 times and make it clap, baby. Release the Kraken.
Do what you're gonna do, buddy.
So I was having
that's fantastic. Every time I look at that guy now, I can't think of anything other than that. And I tell the story, not even my story to tell, but I tell the story to everybody. How do you look at Patrick Ewing any different anymore?
Are they enthralled when you tell them that story?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I would be as well.
Yeah.
And I'm sure anybody who's ever been with him probably thinks the same thing when they look at him like, my tailbone still hurts.
Yes.
So I'm watching a lot of TV as of late, right? Because
Okay.
we watch the tourneys and shit. And it dawned on me, there's a lot of fucking toilet paper commercials, man.
Well,
Right?
there's because going back to a year ago.
Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck isn't buying toilet paper?
That's a great
Who the
question.
fuck is not buying?
Why do you
don't
have
need
to advertise it?
That's my point.
Yeah, I don't know why you would have to advertise it. If you're not wiping your ass, you got bigger problems.
There's the fucking bears. There's the fucking lady. There's a guy. There's always. You guys are wasting money on advertising.
Yeah.
Put the toilet paper up there. Put a picture of a fucking fire hydrant or hose on that motherfucker. People will get the point.
Yes, they will. They will.
Put fragrancy smell on the fucking packaging. Spend more money in packaging than you do in advertising. That just doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand it.
And if you're advertising during the games, you're paying big dollars.
Yeah,
big dollars.
Just to make sure someone wipes their ass. They're going to. You're going to. People do.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I never have understood it.
Did you hear the uproar with the royal family?
Yeah, yeah. You're talking about the interview they had with Miss Oprah, right?
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I know the gist of it. I've been black my whole life, right? And I love that it's such a fucking shock that an old, rich white family has some racist people in it. What a fucking shocker, right?
Not only that, they are the royal family.
Yeah. And
Let's take that for just 1 second. Just grasp that idea. They are the royal family. Who do you think, back under the rule of the king, was ordering all that?
Yeah.
Maybe the royal family?
Yeah, probably. But what the problem I have, and I heard bits and pieces of Megan and what's his name? Is he William?
Yeah.
Is he Charlie?
I don't. Charlie, I think it's Charlie.
His name's Charlie? No, his dad's Charles.
Then he's William. I don't know. They just flip-flop names. I have no idea.
We'll get to who he is here in a minute because I'm going to talk about it. She should have went about it the other way. She's sitting there as a victim, right? She's sitting there as a victim for the wrong reason. Again, I've been black my whole life. I've heard some fucking things. I heard some combination of words sometimes, man. I'm just like, God damn, wow.
Are you a wordsmith or just extremely racist?
I didn't even hear racism in what he said. I was like, wow, that's a great combination of words. You know what I mean? Because
you meet those people, yeah.
You meet them. What she should have done is went the other way. When the old biddy lady, what is she 97, 110?
Yeah. Yeah, she's way up there. She's never gonna die.
When she started her racist rant and shit, Megan should have looked at her and been like, all right, yeah, that's fine. I'm black. I'm black, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck up your bloodline a little bit. At
Mhm.
least you know I'm not related to you like the rest of you motherfuckers, right?
Again, because I don't believe that she's the first in that bloodline to have jumped in there.
Okay, all right, but she's most recent.
Yes, she's current.
I would have looked at her and I would have said, you understand your grandson's a redhead, right? I mean, no, seriously, yeah, I may be black, but you realize he's a redhead, all right? So he's playing up, all right?
Yep.
And think about what I'm going
Yeah.
through with this. Think about when I first saw his dick, it looked like a fucking rave party. I thought it was a glow stick. I have to put that inside me.
And then I was afraid to touch it because I might catch on fire.
I might catch on fire.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna burn.
yeah, I'm a victim. I'm a victim in this, but not because you guys are racist. I'm a victim because that motherfucker's a redhead. All right, and I'm doing him a favor.
Yeah.
I know he's rich and all.
Yeah, he is
I know he's
playing
rich.
out of his league.
I know he's rich.
Anybody that looks at that couple knows that fact. 100% knows that
I
fact.
sucked that motherfucker. I thought I had
Mm.
a Jolly Rancher in my mouth. It tasted like an orange Jolly Rancher. Okay. So Queen
No,
take that.
it tastes like the cinnamon fire ones. And nobody likes those. They're the last ones purchased.
Last ones to go.
Yeah.
That's why your grandson sat on the shelf so fucking long.
That is
And
exactly.
I'm fucking him. So you're welcome, old
Yeah.
lady.
Because you're
welcome.
going to have beautiful children or great grandchildren.
Great grandchildren.
Yeah.
They should be all right unless
Yeah.
they get, guess what? His redhead. Okay? So
They won't.
I'm
No.
rolling the fucking dice.
No, see,
Right?
they're gonna be beautiful. You watch.
I'm rolling the dice. That's how she should approach that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And him. His concern is not the fact that he's married to this, black woman. He's still got to go to fucking barbecues and cookouts. She's gonna invite him to.
And he's gonna be
And we all
around.
got the uncles.
Yeah.
We all got the uncles that's gonna sit there and be like, "Why is that motherfucker on fire?" And ain't nobody doing nothing about it. You know what I mean? You know how brothers are at a barbecue, right? Who the fuck set that white boy on fire? Why is his face on fire? Someone go help that man. You know, and he gonna eat the chicken wings. He gonna leave too much meat on the fucking bone,
Yep.
and somebody's gonna curse him out because not only is he white, but he's rich too. So he don't know how to eat a fucking chicken bone.
No,
You understand what I mean?
he's always given just chicken.
He just
No
takes a
fat,
bite,
no
takes a
bone.
bite, and he puts it down. And there's all that meat left on
You
there.
think he's actually taken an actual chicken bone and held in his hand and eaten it like that?
Okay. Let's start where I started. Where I started was he hooked up with a black lady. Okay, so if he hadn't before, he should have practiced while they were dating.
Okay,
Right?
okay, but considering he's from the royal family, then do you think he gives a shit?
Well, he should give a shit now because from what I understand, he's just been cut off, right?
No,
cut off is a relative term for those fuckers, right?
That is true. And once he was cut off, I think that's probably when it started. Prior to that, I don't think it's like, those have a bone. Please remove that meat from said bone and give it to me.
And now he's talking to nobody.
Yeah.
You know who he's talking to? He's talking to Megan's aunt. Who's like, boy, if you don't go to the store and get me some more cornmeal, I'm like, whoop your ass. Megan, get this boy. He ain't good for shit. And you still got the uncle sitting on the porch going, why is that boy on fire? Why's that white boy on fire and nobody done nothing about it? So that's how she should approach it. I'm fucking your grandson. You're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Because if he was just Joe Blow, that motherfucker worked for the gas company. All right?
Yeah.
He'd be with some Walmart shit, is who he'd be with. All right? He'd be fucking mad because he married a black. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Man. And Megan, don't be surprised at what the fuck you walk into. Right?
Agreed.
Again,
you should know that.
When me and Bolo went up to that fucking restaurant up there in Idaho, and I'm like, you know what? Breathing all heavy and shit like we just got done running. Maybe we shouldn't be here. You know when you walk into the game.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's happening. Yeah,
shocker.
she knows. She know. I don't know. I'm just baffled at so everybody, like, it's the royal family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, kings did and queens did shit over the years that is terrible. And you're surprised? Like, oh, I did it. What? Like, I'm quite I don't know because I'm not that much of a history buff, but they probably started the whole thing.
A lot of shit.
And they're like, oh, this is what we're doing over here in England, and now people move over to the Americas, what are now the Americas, and they're like, keep the tradition alive. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it started over there. Yeah. You're surprised, but what? You're an idiot if you're surprised by it.
I just wish I wish she'd just gone the other way because you can always, that's where I'm at now in my life. When somebody comes to me wrong, I just go the other way, man. Hey, yeah, I'm fucking your grandson. He's on fire. When he came, I expected lava to come out. It didn't come out. We got a kid. I'm in the family. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah. Just
So,
be done. And they've already been quote unquote cut out anyway. So who cares? Go do your thing.
but I wonder what cutout is. I mean, it's not like she
I
cut
don't
him
know.
off
I
and
don't
he
know.
had to go to fucking Jiffy Lube and get a job. You know what I
No,
mean?
that's
'Cause the
true.
motherfucker's still not working.
I was just gonna say, are they even working now that they've been like cut off
Yeah,
from the family?
what is cut off?
I
What
don't
is
know.
cut off when you're that fucking rich?
You don't get text messages?
And how come the dad's not speaking? You've been deleted from the family chat. Oh, you're killing me. But how come the dad hasn't
I don't
spoken?
know.
He's just letting
I
his
don't know.
mom go to town, right?
Because she's the queen. That's my guess. She's the queen, so I don't know.
See, this is like that fucking experiment they did at Stanford University back in the 60s, who actually Ted Kaczynski was a part of. So they got these fucking, my mind, they got these fucking, they got half these students and they were prison guards.
Okay.
And they got the other half of the students and they were the fucking prisoners, right?
Okay.
And they were going to all live together for like, I don't know, 3 weeks,
Okay.
6 weeks, something like that. And they wanted the
Seems like a great idea.
they wanted the prison guards to act like these people were fucking inmates. And they had this little petty authority, this little bit of power, and they went off the hook. They started, fucking with people.
Oh, yeah.
And not giving them this, not giving them that, and hitting on them and shit. Petty authority.
Yeah,
right?
it is. That's all it is.
So now take that and take it to, I'm the queen. I'm the queen. Did she even like cut her own toenails?
No,
probably
not.
No, she doesn't.
No.
No. Back to toilet paper. She probably doesn't know what that is. She probably just stands up and somebody's there with a little fucking scrub brush.
Yeah.
Scrubs her.
I imagine since they're in Europe, I'm sure they use a bidet. So she just, excuse me, peasant, push the bidet button.
Right.
And so there's some person over there going, squirting her ass.
No idea what it's like to be like that. And people with that amount of power and everything just goes their way, they scare me.
Yeah.
Personally. They do. They really, really scare me. And speaking of royal shit,
okay.
I haven't done my black people homework, and I'm a little disappointed.
Okay.
And my sister was probably going to curse me out.
Yeah, she's going to whoop your ass. Okay.
I have not watched Coming to America 2 yet. And that's official black people homework. And
I haven't watched it either.
Okay. Here's something.
But I've heard mixed reviews on it.
Here's something I want to point out to you.
Okay.
All right, look. Black?
Uh-huh.
Not black. Okay? Black people homework. Okay? I'm supposed to have watched it the day it came out.
Okay, fair enough.
Right.
However, it's like the first one was great.
Yeah.
I've heard the second one's meh. But I don't, and that's also I'm listening to reviews, and we talked about this last week. I'm pretty sure that I typically don't listen to reviews. I'll watch it for myself to learn, and I'm going to do that. I will watch it though.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to watch it.
Absolutely.
I want to see it. Yeah.
What I'm really excited to do is get back on stage and do the stand-up shit, man.
I don't think he's ever going to. I don't think he can ever do. I don't think he can do. I don't think he can do it in this climate.
Oh, in the climate.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's so sensitive.
Could Chris Rock get up in there and do anything now? Now, and I loved him, and even Chappelle. Like, it's comedy, but it's truth comedy, right? And it's hilarious. And if you don't like be a little bit reflective in it, then you've got a problem yourself,
Sure.
But it's great, and I don't think Eddie could I don't think he could survive right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And I always say the world.
And
needs
what is he, like,
Pryor.
72?
The world needs George Carlin. Eddie's probably 56. The world needs it, is what I'm saying.
But Pryor, he was.
George Carlin. George Carlin would fuck some motherfuckers.
Oh, man, they're great. Great.
The thing is, though, people can't laugh at themselves. Like, we just did that redhead thing. We got redheaded people.
Yeah.
We got redheaded people who've been on the show, and they'll laugh at it. But I bet you money we get emails from motherfuckers we don't even know. You made fun of redhead.
Yeah.
You should hear what we said off air about people who get fat and just their backs grow.
No, okay. I'm glad you brought it up, because let's get the emails going. How come fat people grow outwards and not upwards? That baffles me. So I'm looking at people crossing the street today. God bless them for even walking. And I'm thinking, I mentioned to my bus full of people that I'm talking to, said, how come they don't grow upwards and only outwards?
You said that out loud
I did.
To your harem of kids?
I did.
Wow.
Because it baffled my brain. Why don't they grow upwards too? I mean, gravity, I get it, right? We need gravity to stay on the earth, but Is gravity the reason that we only grow outwards and not upwards?
See, and I talked about this before. So if I took you, you see those Belgian sandbags that people work out with?
Yeah.
They take those fucking
Right.
sandbags, they
Yeah.
run
Yeah.
with them and jog with them to get stronger, right? That's
Yeah.
75 pounds of weight on your shoulder,
Yeah.
right?
That's
So
crazy.
if you have 175 pounds of weight on your body and then you lose it, how come you can't jump over the gym?
Well, okay. So you probably never watched The Biggest Loser.
No.
It actually I enjoyed it because Jillian Michaels just screamed at people
Uh-huh.
like, "You fat ass, get moving!"
Love it.
It's like, "Whoa, shit!"
Love it.
She could say that. She's been canceled since, but so they would do that, and at some point they would go back to. So two things. One, they lose the weight and they gain the muscle for the weight that they're currently at, not the weight that they were at,
Uh-huh.
and then they have the extra skin. So when they jump, and about 3.5 seconds later, the rest of the skin jumps.
So it's like a
So
carpet on the ground
yeah,
before they jump.
so it's like, and so it's all awkward. But then when they're running with that extra weight that they've lost, so like some of these people are losing like 100 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then they're like, we're going to show you what it was like,
Mm-hmm.
and the extra 100 pounds on them now that they've lost it kicks their ass.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
their body is only built to handle so much. So as you lose, you kind of like conform to what your body can handle. Because I imagine that somebody that's like 550 pounds isn't training to dunk the basketball. They're training to be not 550 pounds, right? So they're not preparing their body to like jump and dunk it. They're preparing their body to just fit in a suit
Okay.
and not a muumuu.
I'm gonna do like a sitcom because again I was seeing somebody last week. I want to bring it all together. So we talked about prison guards,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
We talked about overweight people.
Mhm.
I like to call fatties.
Okay.
Okay. We talked about coming to America.
Uh-huh.
And right over here at quarter to the hour, I'm gonna put this.
Mm.
Coming to America used Rick Ross's house as the palace for wherever the hell he's from. Where is he from in that movie? Uganda? No, that's a
Yeah.
real place.
No,
No,
isn't it a real place? I thought
no,
it was a
it's
real.
not. No, it's some made up place. But anyhow,
I don't know.
my question is this: I don't. Well, here's the statement, and then it will be a question. I don't know one Rick Ross song, and I know I'm out of the loop. I know I'm out of the loop. If they had said Jay Z's pal, I could have named some Jay Z songs.
Yeah.
Kanye, I could have named some.
Yeah.
I don't know one Rick Ross song. For him to have a house that looks like a palace, goddamn,
Well, it just says that you're not in his circles.
wow,
Yeah. That was
that's
beautiful.
incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Beautiful home.
I'm
Beautiful
impressed.
home. Yeah. Beautiful
I'm
home.
impressed. Here's what's wrong with America to me. No, no, you're gonna agree with me. Okay,
probably.
So, and I didn't fact check this. I'm just gonna throw it off the cuff, but it makes sense to me. All right, so I'm gonna talk about it. The Boston bomber and Dylan Roof and anybody else in prison gets a stimulus check. How you like that?
Wait, are you serious?
Uh, as far as not fact checking and just reading something once and going with it, yeah, I'm very serious. Shouldn't you lose that, right?
My blood pressure's going
When
up
you
for
when you
other
kill
reasons.
when you kill
You should,
innocent
because
people,
I thought felons and those guys couldn't even vote.
no, voting and getting a cash money is
No,
two
no.
different things.
Yeah, but what are you doing with that monies?
Putting it on your books. You're buying top ramens and cigarettes, man. What's wrong with you? Have you ever been in prison?
No, I got the flaming hot Cheetos, not the regular ones.
Right.
What?
Fuck it, I'll just get them both. You know, I'm balling right now.
But
I guess Dylan Roof ordered
every single.
like
then that means every single person,
mm-hmm.
in the system is getting one. And oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I did notice since you said something about Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your shirt.
Yes.
And everyone can see it says Boston, Massachusetts.
Ooh.
Look at my shirt.
Oh shit!
It's all Utah, baby.
Nice.
This was unplanned.
Unplanned,
by the way. But you're Boston born and bred. I'm Utah born and bred.
Like
and we are.
I like it. Hey, I think I'm off it. I've been riding it for fucking decades. The Bigfoot thing, all right? And I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh,
because
interesting.
My podcasts they're not putting it out like they used to. Like the ones I listen to like Sword and Scale. I listen to what is that?
I like the Vanishing. It's missing people.
Case File.
Yeah,
the Vanishing.
Yeah.
I listen to a bunch of like
here we
people
are promoting other
people.
Yeah.
Fuck, I ain't thinking about this, right?
So
no, So I
No,
listen.
I'm gonna follow up with what you're going. I'm
I
sorry.
listened to a Bigfoot one,
Okay.
and this guy's on there talking. He's like, I lived in wherever the fuck he lived. I don't know, the Ozarks or some shit, backwoods Appalachian. And, I've made friends with this Bigfoot, right? And he says, I wanted some rocks moved, some boulders, and these boulders weighed probably 1,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds. And he's like, how I train the Sasquatch to move it is I take an apple and put it where I want the rock. So I'll take the apple and I'll rub it on the rock, and then I'll pick it up and I'll put it over to where I want the rock. And I'll come back in the morning and the rock's there and the apple's gone. And this is what he tells me. And I built the whole dam that way. Yeah. Him and Sasquatch been working together for 40 years.
Yeah,
Makes
100%
and
sense.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
All right, so this has been happening. You don't take no picture. You don't get no hair, no scat, right? That proves I've been listening to this, right? Scat.
Yeah, what other podcast you listening to?
Right. the ones at Mac, which he was listening to down there at the fucking strip club. Right?
That's right, yeah.
Whatever But anyhow, it takes me off it. I'm just like, you're inauthenticating my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like it better when Bigfoot was just walking through the woods and looking over and they're like, oh, it's a man, it's a girl, or it's maybe a guy. Or they had the prints, the big giant footprints with the fucked up toes and shit. I even like them the fucking beef jerky commercials. But this asshole talking about he uses an apple to train a Bigfoot. It just fucked me up. So I'm listening to it. I'm just like, this guy's fucking crazy. And then I started saying to myself, I wonder if that's how I sound when I talk to people about Bigfoot. Just fucking crazy.
So what I've noticed, which is funny because the government came out last year, during like all the protests and the riots and you bet your ass I am. Like the government comes out during COVID and every other damn thing. They're like, by the way, UFOs are real. And then what? Nothing?
Yeah. No,
so, okay, you stop for a second, Keith. We have said on here for how many years now, UFOs and the sightings and where have they gone and all this and that. Now the government comes out and says they're real and nobody does anything?
Nobody says anything. Geraldo's not out there chasing shit. John Walsh ain't chasing shit.
Nobody's out there. Yeah, yes. Nobody's out there chasing him. Nobody's out there. There's no more like abductions.
Nothing.
There's no more viewings, sightings. Like what? The government said it's real. Now I'm not saying the government's the end all be all, but if they're confirming it, yeah, like Area 51. Yeah. You remember when we talked about storming Area 51?
Never happened.
No, like 7 people showed up. Yeah, all a bunch of bitches. But and now the government says it, so we just are like, okay, yeah, we knew, so we're gonna stop all talking about it. No, no, it makes me want to go out into the desert somewhere and just wait for them. I'm not going to do that because that's risky, but it makes me want to.
If they're so advanced, so why don't they wear clothes? Anytime anybody talks about UFOs, it's never like.
How do we know they don't?
Well, because people that said they seen them, they don't say like they got on Jordache jeans or Bugle Boys. Or,
well, that's a this Earth trend, Maybe they have like invisible clothes that's hiding their junk, and we just think they're not wearing clothes, but in reality, they actually are.
Speaking of the government, though, and today is daylight savings time.
Yeah, which is silly.
Time. I read this book.
It's also Pi Day.
I read Pi Day.
Yeah, 314, 3.14.
Oh, Pi, the math Pi.
Yeah, that Pi Day, and which is also Steak and Blowjob Day, in case anyone's keeping track.
I thought Steak and Blowjob Day was the day after Valentine's Day.
No, it's 1 month after Valentine's
Day. Okay, what are you having for dinner?
Steak. It's probably it, because I haven't drinking. I don't have any pineapple juice.
So I'm talking about changing the clock. I read this book about time.
Okay.
And how just arbitrary time is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the government says, okay, right now it's supposed to be 8 o'clock, but it's really 7 o'clock, or 7 o'clock and it's really 8 o'clock.
No.
Just remove, like, what is time? We're the only ones out here that do anything but fucking time.
Right.
You see what I mean? Yeah. Time to go to work. Time to stop working. Time to go to this person. Time to do that.
I don't
understand. To go over here. I got this. Be here at this time.
Have you ever been driving to something, whether it be a meeting or it's a like a event or something like that, and you're running late, for example?
Yeah.
You coming to the woodshed, you're running late.
I was running late.
But you say to yourself, okay, but it's just a time. Like, why do we put such importance and such significance on a time?
It's made up.
It is.
For all we know, it could be, I don't know, Palerami 114. Palerami.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
month is that?
I
Right?
don't know. Yeah. It's
I can make that up.
yeah. In Palerami universe, it's Palerami time,
Palerami.
and it's 114.
114.
That could be a month, a day, and a time. We
Yeah.
don't know that, but it's Palerami 114.
It's just out there, and it just
Yeah.
makes no fucking sense to me. So another thing that makes no sense to me, and this, I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, Bass Reeves is rolling over in his fucking grave. Elvis Presley is rolling over in his fucking. No, Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
There's a man's man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bass Reeves, Frank Sinatra. I don't know, Billy the Kid, fucking Scarface.
Okay. You're going. All right.
This is how it goes down now. Parents are now throwing period parties for their daughters. So you have your period for the first time, they throw you a party.
No.
Yeah.
It's part of life. First of all,
that's what they're doing.
So okay. So I have some daughters that are of the teenage years, and I remember walking into a store, and I have a portion of my children with me, and I get a tap on the shoulder.
Oh
Hey,
shit! Word,
Dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, you want to buy a Snickers bar? No, I think I started today. How? What? Okay, do you want to throw a party?
Mm-hmm.
No, asshole. Give me what I need. Take me back home because I want to sit in the basement and not see a soul. What are you doing?
But see, if men were smart, and we're not.
No, we're not.
We're not because you get the first female NFL ref that's highlighted.
Yeah,
right? You get the first.
It's good.
Female,
It's okay.
No, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying it's highlighted.
Right.
So now I highlight in periods. Highlight the first time you found your 14-year-old's stiff sock under his bed.
Yeah, can you highlight my first ejaculate?
Highlight that. Highlight that. Because how does that go?
It's all the same. It's all reproductive.
How does that go? You go home and the house is weird, right? And
Yeah.
your dad comes out and he comes to talk to you. Your mother found a cardboard like sock under your bed. We know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, stay from under my bed.
Hey,
is what I wish I could have said.
Hey, son. So in celebration of, we've got a bunch of canned corn because your room smells like it now. We're gonna eat it for dinner.
You know
what? Like, leave me alone.
Little boys do go through that era where they fucking just reek. You know what I mean? I remember when my dad would come home and was like, "Boy, your room just stinks." I'm like,
Yeah.
I showered, man.
Yeah.
And then you go up and you have a kid, and you're like, God damn. I think it's pheromones and all that.
It is. It's like
shit.
hormones. It's like puberty. It's sweat. It's everything. They can shower. The second they shower, they walk out. They get across the hallway, and they stink
Same
again.
Same
yeah,
thing.
It doesn't matter. They just stinky.
My boy passed away, man. They're all dropping in 66.
That's young. Really?
I like that you said that. Remember when 66 was like an old man?
It was like 100.
Fuck grandpa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
in perspective, Marvin Hagler is gone, man, out of Boston, Massachusetts. He's the one.
66.
He got robbed when his last fight when he fought that fucking little soft in the britches Sugar Ray Leonard, and he got robbed from that fight. And you know what he did? He walked directly out the ring and went to Italy and became a movie star in Italy. He said, "Fuck that! I'm never fighting again." He's over in Italy, learned Italian, was an Italian action star. And I'm sure he's over there slaying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because he was bald-headed before people were bald-headed.
Yeah, but Italian people are beautiful people.
Beautiful.
Yep.
And he's gone now, and that fucked me up a little bit, man.
Yeah. But 66 and being like getting fights and stuff, man. Like, that's rough.
You taking the pounding on his head and shit?
Yeah. Well, we're complaining about NFL players.
I was just gonna say, how come we got the fighters here and none of them talk about, oh, I need headgear and I got CTE? And I'm not saying that shit's not real, but
I don't know.
I'm saying 5 years in NFL does not equal, I don't know, a 2-year fight career where you get where somebody's trying to fucking.
Because when you're in a fight, what do you go for?
The head. You're trying to disconnect
100%.
the head.
Because you can't kick him in the dick.
Who said it? Somebody said affect the head. If you affect the head, but fucking Mike Tyson, everybody's got a plan to get punched in the fucking face.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you go down.
Yeah. Once Mike Tyson finally got popped in the face, guess what happened?
Damn.
Shit. And that was a bad.
I know right where kicked too. It felt like one of my friends was. It felt like the tough guy in my group was getting his ass kicked because you can't go help him.
No,
If you
no.
guys beat fucking Godzilla,
When he
what the
goes
fuck am I
down,
gonna do?
when he goes down for the first time,
Mhm.
it rocks my world. I'm like,
You
no,
remember? Yeah.
no, no,
Yeah.
it's Mike Tyson. He can't go down. And he goes down, and I'm like, oh. I was at a pool party when it happened. We all were able to watch it there, and
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
this happened.
Pool party. There's gonna be some.
Don't worry about that pool party.
There's gonna be
Keith.
some
Don't
teenage
worry.
girls that can't get in the pool.
Yeah, it's been drained since.
Melissa, how come you're not swimming? Unless you want Kool-Aid in that motherfucker, you leave me alone, okay? I saw a dude the other day. He's on a motorcycle,
Okay.
no helmet on, had a mask on.
I saw. Oh my gosh, I saw.
You saw that same shit? You saw somebody doing
I've
it?
seen that. Yes.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if they're trying to be funny or what.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be tongue in cheek, right? Like, oh, haha, I'm not wearing. I'm not. You're not protecting your head on a motorcycle, but you're wearing a mask.
Let me tell you something.
It's gotta be tongue in cheek, man.
Let me tell you something. You hit your head on a hard surface, it changes your world. I.e., me.
You
Okay?
know from experience.
Fuck.
Ah.
Kanye West's
Man.
ex-bodyguard is working on a tell-all documentary.
Oh, I love
Okay,
it.
let me tell you how this documentary is
love
gonna go. All right. You know how you come in, you got the previews and shit, and you got a little bit of the thing, and you
Yeah.
got a commercial.
Uh-huh.
That's it. This motherfucker's batshit out of there. He's a weird motherfucker. I work for him. He paid me one time. He paid me one time in fucking paper clips.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell he was smoking.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still upset that he didn't win president. I voted for his ass.
He actually got
Step
votes,
your
didn't
game. Yeah, he did. And I was one of them. Step your game up, Kanye. Come on, man. At least campaign. Say something coherent.
And they're banning Pepe Le Pew from the new Space Jam movie. Because he's a
rape culture.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Rape culture.
Because he chased. Remember, he always chased the cat.
The cat.
Which is pussy.
Mhm.
So he was always chasing pussy.
I never thought of that euphemism when I
Yeah.
watched that shit at 7 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
The cat is pussy and he was chasing.
Yeah.
Look at you and you're minding the fucking gutter. Awesome. I love that.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was chasing it. So it's the same reason why Tom and Jerry, why the mouse is always beating that pussy.
Damn.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I just ruined everybody's childhood to listen to this
Or
thing.
enhanced it.
Yeah, well, probably that. But yeah, that's what it is. It's rape culture because, but okay, he chases it, but he bounces. He doesn't ever actually run. He doesn't actually do anything harmful. Yeah, he may grab her and force her to kiss.
Not in the version we saw. You know those cartoonists had a different fucking version when they were writing shit up.
Yeah.
You know they did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they did.
Here's what I like about you, Wood.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. You hang out with the brothers sometimes. I take you along, right?
I try. I like that.
And who are you when you get there?
I'm Wood.
You're white ass fucking Wood.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
just
I can't
regular,
change.
regular old white Wood, right? That's who you are.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like.
Oh.
Chris Como faces backlash for saying, I'm black on the inside.
No.
We're using Good Times theme song. Wood, you're not black on the inside.
No.
You know that. You show up
No.
as White Wood when I invite you. White Wood is coming. Hey, brothers. Brothers, you mind if White Wood comes? Is his face on fire like that one famous motherfucker from England? No, his face ain't on fire. All right, have him come over. I hate that shit.
Like, so appreciate music for music.
Mhm.
Like, I've got a hoodie. I just got a hoodie in, by the way. It's
Okay.
Poetic Justice. Has my guy Tupac on it.
That's your boy.
Yeah. Like,
But you don't
appreciate.
think you're black because you wear it.
No.
You ain't gonna tell nobody.
No, because I love the show and I love the music.
And you love Tupac. And you're out Tupac my ass. That doesn't mean you're fucking black on the inside. That
No.
just means you like Tupac.
That's right. That's right.
I don't get it.
I still believe that Tupac is one of the best poets in our current time. I put him up against like Biggie. There's that debate, and I get it. Biggie was fantastic as well, but Tupac for me, that's like. But that doesn't mean I'm black on the inside. I'm still white throughout.
White wood. No, you're white wood.
Yeah, I'm white wood.
White
Like
wood.
that's what happens. Cuomo's an idiot for saying that. It doesn't make it. I feel like that's pandering, and I don't understand what you're doing there with that.
That's
Why would you do that?
That's why.
No, like I my friends are my friends whether I have enemies because they're assholes and I'm better than them, and I have friends because of my friends. It doesn't matter what we look like here and on my inside. That's who I am. Be who you are, man. That shit annoys me.
We talked about Jonathan being the smartest guy that emails in here.
Yeah, we did.
And there's some truth to that. He's a smart, witty,
Yeah.
on his toes motherfucker.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. That's just concerning the So What You Saying world.
Mm-hmm.
Smartest motherfucker on the planet is this guy.
Oh.
Mackenzie Scott, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, marries a Seattle school teacher. Good on you, motherfucker.
Hell.
You know goddamn well.
Like the size.
When they were married, when Jeff Bezos and his wife was married, you know he'd be looking at her going, you know what, if I could get a slice of that. It's like that Chappelle episode where he gets Oprah pregnant and he's like, fuck you bitches. You know he's looking at her going, you know, if I could just get in there one time.
Yep.
If I could get in there one time, I'd change the fucking world and I'd be loaded.
Yep.
This motherfucker gets divorced. He's like, yo, it's showtime. You know, his boys are like, yo, it's showtime. She got divorced. He's like, let me do my best thing, man. And he's a bald-headed white dude.
Yep.
You're a bald-headed white dude.
I am, but I did not get her. And she's also got a really long neck.
Let me tell you something right now. If that's your fucking concern, when she's got
no,
$25 billion.
No, she.
What?
There's a lot of things.
Everything could be wrong.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, she could be like, she could show up to me and be like, "What's up? What's going down?" And then pull it out. I'm like, "Oh shit, that's not an innie. That's an Audi. It's $1 billion and something." I'm like, "It's cool.
Make it work.
We'll pretend that it's an innie."
This motherfucker's a school teacher and bumped into her and said, "Yes, yes."
Oh yeah, yeah. I love that. I saw the story. I love that story.
We were at the other woodshed when she got divorced. And we're like, "Yo, there it is."
Yep.
There, everybody go hunting. And this mother, she didn't go celebrity. She didn't go Michael Douglas with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Which says a lot about her too. I think I personally
pull a motherfucker up. Huh?
I think she's a good person.
Is she a good person?
I do.
Or is she want somebody that does what the fuck she says at all times?
I don't know, because a teacher always directs and dictates what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They always have to be the one that's right. They always have to be the one that says, hey, this is how it is. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. So the teacher's always got to be right. Mm-hmm. And now she steps in.
Unless he's a math teacher, then he knows to shut the fuck up and do what the fuck she says, okay? Doesn't say what kind of teacher he is.
That's true.
He could be a fucking algebra teacher. He'd be like, you know what? My best odds, X right now, X equals Y, and Y equals, why the fuck would I talk? Shut the fuck up.
He's an elementary teacher, is my guess.
Yeah, he's a smart motherfucker is what he is. Good on him.
Yes.
I love that shit. I love
that's winning the lottery.
Winning the lottery.
Yep.
We'll see how it plays out. Maybe it'll be a situation like when Anna Nicole married that old motherfucker, right? I mean, she's a little short, brown. What does she got? Brown hair? Yeah. Maybe he likes tall blondes. Maybe he's just biding his time to the strip clubs.
That's all you got. That's all you could do.
To the strip clubs open.
The strip.
Drip
clubs.
No, strip club is the quote Pac-Man Jones.
Oh,
do you remember that? You remember that quote? Roger said I can't go to the strip club. I don't think nothing wrong with the strip club. I like a strip club. Strip club. Anyway, what is that? What you're saying?
That is what I'm saying. So, hey, everybody, the few of you that stuck around through this live, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for doing so. Yes. It looks like YouTube was hung around with us a little bit longer than Facebook today. I don't know what's going on. I can't control it all, but here we are. For those of you that are listening to the podcast, which is a large majority of you, thank you so much for sticking through this. Please do not disappear just yet, because really all I want to do is tell you to go over to SoWhutChuSayin.com, check out the glory hole of all of the social media.
Speaking of glory hole, I got one more.
Oh,
I got one more. Burger King's getting backlash because they said they had an ad campaign saying women belong in the kitchen, and then it was to promote. No, it's pretty witty if you ask me. Women belong in the kitchen. It was to promote women chefs. Now, I don't know the last time Burger King had a fucking chef on their premise, but whatever, right? But they're promoting women chefs, and they got kickbacks from that. Everybody's fucking pissed.
One of my favorite reality shows is Hell's Kitchen, which is Gordon Ramsay, and he there's 15 chefs. It's a reality show, so it's like 15 chefs. They have these things, and they whittle it down to like one chef. Then they win, and then he gives them money, and they have their own restaurant.
Badass.
So one of the seasons, I think it was last or the one before, I can't remember now. It was a female that won it, and she was blind. A blind chef, and It's incredible. Go check it out.
How does she check the temperature of the fucking oven? How does she know how hot the oven
I
is?
don't know, but she
If the
cooked
oven
like
says fucking 425, how the fuck does she know?
I
Stop.
I
She
don't
got a Brill oven?
I don't
She cooking the
maybe
TV dinner?
check it out, dude. It's so awesome. So yes,
No, when you say
so,
blind, you mean like legally blind
like
or straight up blind?
like straight up blind. Like she always had somebody with her, like holding her, like she would hold their elbow kind of thing with the stick, like boop, boop, boop. Oh, there's a thing in the way. Yeah, like it was awesome. Go check it. Like go onto the YouTubes and you can check it out. It's
Could she
pretty
smell
cool.
the difference meats? Could she
I
tell
my
like
guess is you could like because we've talked about this before. Like you lose one sense, your other's enhanced.
enhance? Yeah.
Yeah, so my guess is that's how she's doing it. And at first, Gordon Ramsay, because he's an asshole,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because all British people on TV have to be assholes for whatever reason, which
Mm-hmm.
is weird to me. And so he's an asshole to her at the beginning, like you're blind, you're never gonna do this shit. You can't do it. You can blah blah whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then she wins it. It's kind of cool.
She have all her fingers. How the fuck she use a knife? No, seriously, because you have all your fucking faculties,
Right.
and you've cut yourself with a knife before.
Yep.
How the fuck did she do that?
I have to enhance senses.
Her plate presentation. How did she do that? Because they always talk about.
I don't know.
Yo, watch the fucking show. What did she do?
It would look good.
Everything looked good.
Yes, like if you compare it from this person to that person to that person, it looked great every time.
Wait, was she just making cereal?
So she's making cereal and box cake.
Was she just making cereal, man?
Now listen, I'm only watching the
Today,
front.
I'm going to present a la Apple Jacks.
I'm only watching what's on the TV. I don't see behind the scenes, so I don't have all the answers. Okay. She's like, these are fancy. These are circular apples that are jacked. Okay, Apple Jacks. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Go over to
Smart. I like it.
So go over to SoWhutChuSayin.com. Check out our social medias, guys. If you watch this live, thank you. If you want to watch us, if you're listening to our voices and you're at the end and you want to go back and see what we look like throughout this or how we interact, go check out it. We do this live every Sunday around, I want to say 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, but usually it's 6 or 7.
Well, unless Living with Evil. What the fuck was it? I grew up with evil. What the fuck was the name of the show that I watched?
The show that Keith watched, if you watch it,
Evil Lives Here. That's the name of it.
If you watch that, then it'll be late.
No, seriously. Can you imagine if one of your kids grew up to be a serial killer? Wouldn't that fucking break your heart? So then it goes nature or nurture. Is that who that person is, or did you do something wrong?
I've often wondered.
Yeah.
Should one of my minions end up like that? I think, so I do my best to always be soft, gentle, and happy.
Okay.
Just in case, because then I can say, well, it's not on me.
Jeffrey Dahmer's parents weren't fucking mean.
That's what I'm saying. That is not on me. That's his wiring is wrong. Okay. That's I gotta.
Hey, did you see Your Honor with Bryan Cranston?
No, I have not seen
this
that
motherfucker.
He's badass.
He plays the best stress professional on the planet.
Yes, he does.
Teacher, stress, got it. Judge, stress, all over it. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
All right,
okay. And then anchor.fm/SoWhutChuSayin.
I like how you don't miss it. See, I love how you work. You don't miss a fucking beat. You lock it in and you pick up right where you left off. That's professional.
Well,
right
somebody's got to carry this.
We're on 4 years with this bitch.
Yeah, we are.
Back in the day, you'd be like, where was I? Now you're like, he's gonna say something.
Yeah. And to all of you that contribute, we thank you very much, and we are very appreciative of that.
That sounds like a stripper name.
Or a Utah town.
I'd like to welcome Tawala to the stage. She got 6 kids, so make sure you tip her well. You got a gunshot wound, don't put no money in that. I don't know.
That's some. I would say so. Right. To all of you that do so support us, and we appreciate that one. Not just me, Keith does as well.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for that.
Check us out on Ask. Did you talk about Ask?
AskRadio.com. Check that out. We are on every Monday. Now, that's not just it's so if you're listening to us right now on any time throughout this next week, this episode's probably not going to play on Ask Radio. It's going to be an older one.
This is fresh draws.
Right.
All right. Ask is like an old toothbrush, right? It's an old shit that we put on there, right?
Right. And it'll juice you up for the next week. And again, we will be live again next week, as we always are. We got a lot of things in store for you coming up in the next couple of months.
This COVID gets down, we get the mask off back. We're good, man.
Oh, yeah, yep. April 10th, a lot of the things are pulled back.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to that, we got a lot of things in store coming up in April, coming up in May. In fact, we got a big thing coming up in May. And so you guys will want to check that out. So check us out at SoWhutChuSayin.com, and you know where the social medias are at. We're on any podcast catcher out there. And with that, Keith, I got to tell you, my man, it was a pleasure.
Out.
So what you saying? Let's down.